corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody need an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a trait that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. 4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Cardinals going 6-0 here in the first. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ooh, and the sound made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Down, 1 yard to go.
Outside. 18. What's up?
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy has it knocked out. And the Cardinals pick it up. Off to the races, middle of the field. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And I'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks Got his name all over him.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down throw by Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He brings it in. And he has it down in the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lower the deficit to a single possession. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Matthew Wright for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 7.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Murray from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 49ers to the line. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to Levi's Stadium. right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Stop.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. A great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another throw coming for Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On the return, here's Jacob Cowie. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
This do not. What's up?
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then give a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. First lane here, caught by Andrews. And he makes makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow. Tango. 21. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Kyler to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Design bootleg here. Buying some time left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Harrison. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Murray. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Out, yellow. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy to throw it. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy throwing here on first. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Right there to tack on the point after. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Play action now. Murray. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Murray from the pistol.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Looking right, and he finds it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Man in motion here. From the gun, it's Murray. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite hang on.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Outside. Yeah, you. Yellow.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Get set. 18, watch out.
One final shot before the half. Finds him on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Yellow. Get set.
First down throw by Purdy. Downfield, he finds Waddle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals.
Now Purdy. He'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Fights his way through a tackle. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 3-possession game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Carlson now to add 1 more. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The 49ers have it. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Hits the 20. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. Oh, goes haywire. Fumble. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals. He was looking for Mark Andrews.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and 1. Here's Murray. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run. It's Benson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
If you call that play in the huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another try for Benson. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 23.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Watch out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Going on first down. Here's Murray. Pass it down close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come.
And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Cowie now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Up.
Now a give. McCaffrey. That's good room at the 35. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on first. Giving McCaffrey on that carry. Second down coming up.
Davis-Jaker on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lower the deficit they face. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. This our last play of the quarter. On first and 10, it's Murray. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
2-2.
They've got a man in motion. They give up the gut to Benson. And second down only works out for a yard.
Benson, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
A less than ideal third and 8 here.
And this is third.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this, other than simply splendid?
And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Outside. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This offense in position now, it's 1st and goal.
What's up?
To the air again, Purdy. Another turnover, this time it's an interception. And the Cardinals are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Murray here on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. That one good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. Benson once more. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Benson on the give. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers or if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And goes to the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the 49er, first down.
Purdy on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, if you throw in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again. Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Deep shot off his back foot. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs from the 37.
Get set. Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. You've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's the hurry-up offense here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Yellow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of... This is caught inside the 15. And he's gonna have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Get set.
Pretty throwing here on first. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Andrews snags another one. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Third and 5.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Murray on third down. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. His work begins at the 31. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
On the gun is Purdy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And he looking for Jordan Watkins that time. So that brings up second down.
Buda Baker there on the covering.
Outside. Yellow. Right. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Passes, man. It's cut by Andrews. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first down 10. They're on the 16-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting